Hi everyone, welcome back. I hope you're doing well. It's lovely to see you. I just fancied having a bit of a play today, so I thought we could make some stencils or masks out of hot glue. So this is something I've done before, although I haven't done it on video, and I've got a few examples here. These are ones that I've done months ago, various shapes and sizes, and all I've used is my glue gun, my hot glue gun. So it's really easy, it's really fun, and I thought we'll just have a bit of a play today. So my heat gun's just warming up. To the side I have some greaseproof paper ready, and apart from that, that's pretty much everything that you're going to need. Now, I know not everybody has a glue gun. My glue gun was from Aldi. It cost me a couple of pounds. The glue sticks that I use are these Gorilla ones. Again, then it's not necessary to have these. I got these because they're nice and strong for, for making other things. For example, if you were like gluing wood together, for example. Don't have to be these ones. You can get much more affordable glue sticks from Amazon or just from your local hardware shop, or somewhere like B&M's or the pound shop. Anywhere like that will probably stock these, and to be honest, you could probably get a glue gun in one of those places as well. I got my little boy a glue gun for Christmas last year from Primark, and I think it was about £4. So they're relatively inexpensive if you want to try this activity out, or if there's one that you could borrow from somebody if you wanted to give it a go, that might be another option as well. Yeah, that looks like it's all ready to go. And literally all I'm going to do is make some patterns onto the greaseproof paper. We can do a number of different ones, and then when they cool, they should just lift off quite easily from there. So it doesn't really matter what you do. You can go as crazy as you want, or as simple as you want. I just think you just need to hold my glue gun in a little bit. So just going to do some lines here like that. Struggling a little bit because my glue's run out, so I'm trying to press it down and press the nozzle at the same time. So I'm going to do a few lines like that. I'm going to try and do like a hatch, I don't know if it's called like a hatch cross hatch? Can't think. Okay, so I've got some lines there. Now obviously they would dry as individual lines if we didn't join them with some glue. So I'm going to go back this way, and I'm going to go over where we've just done those initial first gluing. Okay. Now these won't be perfect. They'll be lumpy and bumpy, and they will look homemade because they are homemade. But that's the beauty of them. They're completely unique. They're something that nobody else will have, and they're just good fun. And especially if you're doing something like art journaling or something like that, you don't need perfectly, cut out circle stencils or anything like that, because the more irregular, the more interesting, I think. So that's just a simple circle there, and I might put a dot in the middle, and then I might do some lines. Like this. Now obviously a hot glue gun is very hot, so just take the precautions you need if using one. To make sure you don't burn yourself. And then onto that, I might do another smaller circle, but I'm going to join it on. So again, the thing lifts off as one piece. Some glue on there, and then perhaps we'll just do a line down the centre. Okay, maybe we can do a third one down here if you wanted to, as long as it's joined on somewhere. And I think I'll just leave that one open. Right, what else can we do? Let's do something, let's get another glue stick. Let's do something a little bit wavy perhaps. So I'm just going to go up and down like this. Now the good thing about these as well, with them being a glue stick, is that you can wash them and you can reuse them. Obviously, you know, as in wipe them down. You don't want to be melting your glue. But I've used this one and I just wiped it back down with a tissue. You can still see the ink a little bit, but not much. Same with this one, you can still see a little bit of ink. Right, so that's that one done, and I feel like I just want to do one more. What shall I do next? These are going hard already, so I'm not going to touch them. I'm just going to leave those to do their thing. And let's just do maybe like a simple geometric shape, like a irregular triangle. The cat's just come in to join us. Hi, Mia. She's got a little blanket on the couch next to me. Okay, and very nearly dry. What else should we do? Let's do some circles, because this might be interesting, but some closed in circles so that they actually act as a mask. You know, so that if you were to spray something over the top, they would blank out everything underneath. And that might be interesting because it might, it might perhaps make like almost like like irregular bubbles, especially if we did them different sizes. So that's that. And let's do maybe a leaf over here, or a branch with a leaf on it. So we'll do a line here, and then I think I will do the leaf coming off this way. You know, and if it doesn't work out, or you don't like the look of it once it's hardened, that's fine. You know, that it's really easy to just have another go at these or adapt them a little bit. Okay, so just a leaf there. Let's do something long here. Maybe like a rectangle. I really like these. They're really fun. And if you're just having one of those days where you can't really be bothered to do much and you've just got no inspiration, you can just sit down and do a few of these. like that. And we've just got a little space over here which I may as well fill in while I'm waiting for the glue to dry. So we'll just quickly do maybe just something like this. It's like a spiky flower twig type thing. Something quite abstract. Like that. Okay, so I'm going to put this to one side. Well, actually, no, I'm going to turn it off. Okay, so that's just turned off now, just so I know it's, you know, not going to do any damage. And it's just a case now of waiting for our glue to dry. This one is very nearly done. And you can see it peels off really easily. You get your shape. And then it's just nice and flat on the back. And what I usually do is just get a little pair of scissors and just cut off any of these extra threads. Just to kind of clean it up a bit. Like that. And then there's your stencil done. So easy. Couldn't be easier really, could it? And then what we would do, which I won't do in this video, I'm gonna do a second part to this, I think. And you know, we'll do something with these. But what you would do then is pop it onto your paper, and then it acts as a mask. Then you would, you know, maybe get a spray it on. Obviously, anywhere where the mask is doesn't get sprayed, and anywhere in the gaps leaves the colour behind. So they're just great little things to have, I think. They're just handy, they're just different. And yeah, I don't know. I just like to have my own bit of uniqueness, I suppose. You know, put my own kind of mark onto things. So you get these little, you might be able to get these, you might be able to see you get these little kind of sticky out things. And these scissors aren't the best, but I would usually cut those away as well. Just so when I'm stenciling or spraying anything, I get a nice effect, you know, it looks a bit cleaner. So that's that one done. What did we do next? I think it was this one. Let's see if this is ready to lift. Yeah. Okay, so that's that one. And which one did we do? Did we do this one? Let's do this one. Okay, and you can see how quickly these dry. That's not taken any time at all. Now this here is gone a little bit thin, and I've got a feeling that's going to break. So what I'm actually going to do is just cut that before it breaks on me. Then you could always keep that as a little one. So we've got that one there. Then we've got our kind of irregular triangle shape. We've got this one. We did these dots. You can see as well how easy they come up from the paper. And so simple, but put those down on a piece of paper, do some spraying, and you're going to be left behind with some really interesting shapes on your page. And this leaf. It's a nice one. And finally this little abstract shape that I did at the end. Next time we will come back and we will use these in a little project. So it's a short one today, but as I say, it doesn't take very long. It's that easy that you can just, you know, it's done in 10-15 minutes. So I hope you enjoyed that, and yeah, it's just another little outside the box activity that you could have a go at. I'm not the inventor of this, it wasn't my idea. I've seen lots of people do it. there's no individual person or video that I can think of that I've seen, just various mixed media channels. So I'm certainly not the inventor of this, but just in case anyone's watching who hasn't seen this done before, it's just another little idea that you might be able to have a go at yourselves. So I will see you next time. Take care of yourselves. Until then, bye.